Okay. So in the Dhin Brahmachari ji, he introduced 48 kriyas. I will share the list with you and notes that you need to make, how to make notes on it. Okay? Dhin Brahmachari ji, Yogic Sukshma Vyayam. It is very simple. You need not to remember how to do it. You just need to remember that how many kriyas and what are its name and the variations associated with it. Like that. Okay. Right now, I want to complete, or I want to uh, describe. There are few of the meditation which has left, or I just completed in the morning. That is, one is the Om meditation, Prana, Soham, or Japa Jap. Okay, I'll start today with this because though it is already completed in the morning session, I'm just giving you a brief about it from these slides. Chanting Om meditation mentally without any break. First, faster, then slow. I hope, or I don't know whether have you ever gone through with the art of living. There's one course which I didn't recall. I'm not able to recall its name. It's a
I'm
Soham
Sudarshan
Jap.
Priya.
Sudarshan Kriya. Exactly. Yes. In that, there is a process of uh, it's a jap, or could say it's a chanting like a Soham, so hum. Then Soham, 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 and so hum. Very slow. So when we are there's a difference, or when we chant in with a different amplitude, or would say different with a different frequency we are chanting, with a different speed we are chanting. That speed, that frequency, it slowly we mentally, brain slowly and gradually it just adopt all those chanting, because we are not thinking anything else at that time. We are just concentrating on the Om chanting or the Soham chanting, we say. We are only concentrating on that. And the Soham in itself is such a big syllable, where our body, our mind, it really got connected and comes at one place, becomes so quaint that we, after its effect, are like mental stability is there, calmness is there, we become pointed. Of course, the contradictions are there, but we already discussed about the contradictions in the morning. So these help us to give the inner silence. It gives you the more, your mind can contemplate. It comes in the present era rather than going back in the past or thinking about the future all the time. You start living in the present era. Okay. So means shift, conscious, chetna, brahm, inhalation. While inhaling this, you have to think about it as well mentally, not verbally. We have to chant like this. So means Shiv, so Shiv, so Shiv. No. So it already in itself, it means Shiv. So mentally, we have to think about its pattern as well. How the Shiv is, how his powers are working on us. Though it comes on the later stage, not in the initial stage. For the beginners, we just need to chant only so hum. Okay. And hum, I or self, jeev, exhalation. Why we have to exhale I myself as a jeep? Why I need to exhale that out? Because those sanskars which come from your past experiences, from the experiences that you have gained, whether it's positive, whether it's negative, kalished or akalished, it depends. This is what you have read in the yoga darshana. Okay, whether it's kalished, whether it's akalished, doesn't matter. You have to get rid of it from your body, from your mental layers. You have to clean all those layers. You have to become pure as a baby, as a newborn baby, where there is no sanskara there. Though there are, we have to clean all those sanskars, which are, you could say, by birth we got some sanskars, as we also talk about in different texts you are going to read, especially in the Yoga Beej and in other texts, where we talk about, and the text explains that you are, if you are in yoga and you know it at a certain level, and you are doing so well in yoga from the even from as a beginner, you are doing so great, fantastic that you are, I mean, raising your level in a speed, or like you're not taking time, you're not taking break, you are speeded up. I mean, you are not taking any gap. I mean, the people are who are learning yoga, they are taking 1 year, 1 year or so time they are taking, and but you as a yoga practitioner, you have learned all those things just in few months, in couple of weeks. You have completed that session or that tricks or that kriyas. It means you have some sort of a connection in yoga. At certain level, you have start now. You are starting at a that level which you already completed in your previous birth. I'm giving you nowadays example. Okay, or you are not into any course, but you have some sort of intuitive abilities. You have your own passionate skills to do yoga, and you have very keen interest in the in or in yoga and doing or practicing yoga. You understand yoga very well without having any previous connections. Previous connection means nobody is in the family. There is no background, but still you understand the yoga so well. You understand the it's a real vocabulary of a yoga. You understand all those jargons of yoga. So it means you must be having some sort of a connection in your previous birth. Now you are you are growing from where you have been stopped, or the death has been, a break between this age and from the previous birth, this birth and the previous birth. Okay, so when I do hum, this the second meaning also there, that we I'm exhaling me, my ego, which is मैं. In Hindi we say मैं, ahankar, and in English we say ego self, the being of proud, the being of being me. And today's the Shara, we all know the ego, where our ego can lead us, and towards the destruction or towards what. Rama is the biggest example of ego, that he himself always admire himself always admire, like I'm the only one. The ego started governs him. His mental abilities, or the skills that he has acquired, that ego does not let him win such a big war. And it is, of course, we all know it is supposed to destroy the Ravan. At the end, the whole thing has been come up in the in a way that the Ramayana, or I mean the whole story, we all know at somewhere it is already written. It's, I mean, it's all have been propunched, or could say already written, or it has been constructed though, in a way that Ravan would got trapped in this, and somehow any he should get trapped in this, and we will kill Ravan in this war. So it was also somewhere written, somewhere, I mean, this way to get rid of Ravan. I mean, how bad or how evil he was. So to get out of this, to get the in my own self, as a human, we are owned by so many previous karmas. We have been owned by lots of sanskar and lots of other good or bad again. We have been earned by all those memory, earned by the good and bad sanskar, or bad, good or bad karmas, and would say habits, and a memory which comprises all those, I mean, which made a memory. That from that memory way I have to release it out. Okay, that is exhalation. Okay, and full, then we have to bring the full awareness on the breath. How my, I mean, after the soham I have to concentrate on my breath. It's in and out, it's in and out, whether it's slow, whether it's fast. Okay, though it becomes slow, because meditation purpose is to give you a slow breathing pattern. We automatically come to this slow breathing pattern. You need to write this, remember this. What is a yoga nidra? Who introduced it? It is Satyanand Saraswati ji. Satyanand, Satyanand Saraswati ji. Okay, and do remember it's Bihar School of Yoga, Munger basically. It's Munger. Okay, Satyanand Saraswati ji. Okay, and in this, what is in the Yoga Nidra is comprises of few steps. That is a relaxation, sankalp, awareness to the whole body, awareness to the mental state, and then circle again. When again, how we start our class, we'll relax with a few breaths, then we take the oath, then we bring the awareness to the whole body. Why we need to do this sankalp? Because we need to remember that why we are doing this, why we are putting our so many efforts into this. Then we start bringing awareness to the whole body. My whole body is prepared or not? Yes, yes, I have to prepare my body. Okay, then how to prepare our body? I have to be very active, erect, mindful, aware. Okay, then awareness to the mental state. Am I able to understand the
Ma'am,
topic, Anji? Anji,
ma'am, I'm losing your voice and connection. I mean, is it only
okay.
with me or everyone? I don't know.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, now it is okay, but in between it is going, like the presentation
Okay.
also and your voice also.
Presentation. Okay, I'm sorry. Now it's okay with the presentation and me.
Yeah, yeah, now it's okay.
Okay. And how much? I mean, you didn't heard or
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess I heard till Sankalp, ma'am.
okay, the Sankalp. Okay, Sankalp is taking an oath, and where you start aiming. What? Why are we doing this? And what is my sole purpose of doing this? Though I'm explaining you in a layman language, but in a yoga nidra, the one person is lying down, and he's concentrating in a shavasana. Start concentrating the relaxation posture first. The body, you need to feel the body is relaxed, and even doing I told you that in the shavasana, it's not easy for everyone to do the shavasana because they don't know how to relax our body in a shavasana. Okay, the first we need to understand how to do the relaxation. Okay, once we got relaxed, we start doing the sankalp. My body, I'm preparing my body to get a good sleep, or to be in the meditative power, or to get union with my God. Okay, awareness to the whole body, then head to sorry toe to head will move our body, our awareness. Mentally we will move our awareness from toe to head. Okay, awareness to the mental state. Once we do, if you have heard about it, or maybe you have experienced the yogic nidra, we start doing my toes are relaxing, my ankles are relaxing, my knees are relaxing. Okay, and then my genitals are being relaxed. All the negativity from the apana vayu is going out of my body, right? So these is three steps of in getting the awareness from my whole body to my towards my whole body. Then awareness to the mental state, that anything that whatever was in my mind, now I'm throwing it out. If it's negative, I'm throwing it out. Then I'll start possessing the only positive changes or positive thing in my mind. Then slowly and gradually, I have to throw out the positive as well, because at some stage, I have to be, I have to become null. I have to become neutral. Okay, I have to become like God, pure soul. So possessing the positivity is also in its like a big thing. Okay, then I'll take the sankalp that I'm not going to become a part of the vicious circle once again. Well, I'll do the bad karmas where the bad karma is going on. I have to be. I'm not. I'm supporting the bad karmas, or I'm not fighting against the bad karmas. So I'll try to take this that sankalp as well, and the sankalp that I'll do, or I follow the yoga in a proper regular manner. Okay, and then when the get into the sleep, this pattern will continue automatically, which is also known as the ajapajap kind of. Though it is not written there, it is an indirect relation. I'm telling you, indirect relation. Okay, what is the after effects? I'm telling you. Okay, then antarmon means getting something in your own self. Okay, like mon is like. English, we say that we are not vocal about anything, but internally, I'm chanting. I'm doing all the positive things. I mean, I'm not feeling jealous about anything, anyone. I'm not feeling inferior from anyone, though. not feeling too much superior as well, but thinking about the qualities of my God, all those things in my antarmon. That is the starting stage to get on the place where I want to be. So how we start? We start with the awareness in the to the senses. First, I bring my senses, which are my five sense organs. Okay, I bring my senses over there, awareness to my senses, then awareness to the thought. First, I bring my awareness to the senses means I need not to look on any temptation around me. Okay, the second thing, that is his thought. If my thought bring the thoughts I want, thought are like provoking my senses to think about the temptations, to think about maybe some of the eating habits, or maybe you want to go out, or you want to be with someone, or you want to talk with someone. I have to control those thoughts now. Okay, because if one at once even I got the thought I want to talk to someone, I want to be with someone, I'll try to catch up with the phone, or maybe I will leave that place. So my senses will not, my sense organs or my senses will not work according to me, according to my soul power. It will start working because of my thought power, which is right now negative or not in my under my control. Okay, leading to thoughtlessness. Slowly and gradually, I'm leaving all those thoughts, like swiping out. Okay, like, and what people do is like, if something is not useful for me, I'll scroll down or scroll up. Right? It is exactly like this. If any thought comes to your mind, just swipe it out, or scroll up or scroll down, whatever is your choice. Okay, then mental state without any thought. That is the last stage, which is um nearly very impossible. I mean, because it takes lots of efforts to get in the mental state without any thought. It really takes lots of time to be there, because our mind is like like a vital organ. Our heart never stops, our lungs never stop. It is just like that, our blood circulation never stops. That is our thought process also never stop. But in Hatyuk Pradipika, in the second chapter, I guess, it is Chale Vate Chale Chitte. It is connected with the Vayu. Vayu means your breath, in your, which is already in your body, and the one you are inhaling from the outer world, or from the environment, and getting in the in your inner body. Means you are mixing up the two. Right, I'm inhaling and now I'm mixing the two, the one which is already present in my body, and now I'm adding one more, more air in my body. So the air which is already present in my body, I have to control that. That is why we have divided the panch prana, okay, to control and to regulate through. It is already regulating us, but now we have to take a control over it. The whole process of the pranayama is always stuck over here. So these are the processes. These are different type of techniques, but ultimately, what is the result? We all know. Okay, what is the ultimate aim? We have to achieve stability or the mental state without any thought. Okay, be a observer of thought, not a creator. This is a basic line. Remember this. In your exam, this will going to be asked, or maybe I will. Okay, Vipassana meditation. Again, remember who introduced the Vipassana meditation. Who from where the Vipassana meditation comes from? It is from the Buddhism. Okay, through I mean, in it is practiced in the Buddhism, and now we all know about it, and we also do Vipassana meditation to observe self to observe the self physically. First I have to physically observe myself, like the whole body I have to observe. Then mentally I have to get into my mental level, that again the thought level. Then emotional level, what I'm feeling mentally. If you say that any thought that comes to my mind, maybe I'm just taking a very layman language, because we are using lots of social media nowadays. Okay, and someone who is wearing a very beautiful dress, and mentally I'm thinking about that dress. Now emotionally, what I'm feeling, whether I have to get the dress, or whether I don't like the dress, or whether I wanted something like that, with the changes, which is the changes I want for my own body. Could be anything. That emotional thought which is connected, the feelings that is associated with it, I have to change that. I have to change that. First thought will come, okay, it suits to her, maybe it will not suit to me, so I think I should not think about it. It could be a second thought, okay, she's looking good, but I don't need it. I have lots of pink dresses, or maybe any dress I have, but that looks better on me, and I don't want any or more dresses in my wardrobe. Or there could be the feeling of depression. Oh, I don't have it. She looks so good. I don't have, my wardrobe is full of garbage. I mean, there's not even a single dress that I could wear. All those thoughts are coming in your head. Emotionally, you are not feeling good about it. You're feeling bad. Okay, your mood is getting more depressed. So you need to wipe it off. Because the people who are already in depression, or the people who are not happy in your own self, they have to get all of, I mean, the negativity, they have to turn that negativity into the positivity. How will going to change? Self transformation through the self evaluation. Yes, self transformation through the self evaluation. I have observed that I'm not feeling happy. Now I have to change it. You can change your emotions with, it is an exchange though. You can swap, I mean, with the thought which makes you happy. It could be anything that makes you happy, whether it's about the, I mean, worldly temptations, or whether it's about the things which is going around your body, or the things which you love the most. Maybe your parents gave you something very important or the precious, or about the god or the qualities of the god. You have to start swiping this. Means you have to removing the one and getting over it, I mean, getting over, or jumping on the good thoughts, or the thoughts which makes you more a better person. Because you have to throw away all the negativity which is inside your body, or the positivity as well. Of course, the first step is negativity, then second step is the positivity. Because at the end, again, we have to come to the null position. Okay, what happens, what we need to do is anapana. Anapana means aane jane do, means let it come, let it go. Okay, and then bring the awareness to the breath. Okay, meditation, awareness to the emotional state, how I'm feeling. Then I have to think about my I mean, my emotional state. Then metri, in the metri, what happens, we need to spread the peace of the bliss. Means we have to think about everyone. Oh, I'm feeling the bliss because I have taken out the negativity from inside. I just want to give you one more a beautiful example. People usually cry while doing this. Why? Suppose someone has had done something very bad to you. Now you need to remember that person. You have to remember the situation you were into. It could be anything. Could be anything. Bad to bad, or good to good. Right now we are talking only about the bad. Now we have an emotional state. Want to take a revenge. I will not leave you. First, you need to say, you are nothing. You are destroying my body, my mental state, because you are not in front of me, and I cannot do anything right now. So you are wasting my emotions. You are wasting the fire in me. You're wasting the good, I mean, the good energy inside me, and then I'm turning into the negative side. So what would be the first step? I have to say no. No to revenge. No to that person. The person is not existing inside you and in the outer world. Think that the person is already dead. Like a person is already dead. Then slowly you have to bring the awareness in the present day, that you have to realize it. That person is living on this earth, but I have no relationship with that person. He has hurt me, and I would not allow anyone to hurt me that way. So what is a big step? Allow him to go from your mind, from your heart, the way that he already did. Or not, this time not hurting you. Peacefully let him go. If you think that this is the revenge, if he would get the same, same kind of a slap or same kind of a, emotional abuse, then you are still in that emotion. You have to leave up to the God that if this happens to me and I'm feeling so bad about it, this is something that my mind, my heart is not over my control, and that is why this is happening to me. Now my body, my mind, my emotional state is in my control, and I'm not allowing anyone to enter into this space. That is the biggest uh, Vipassana center, or sorry, Vipassana meditation is all about. Then, when you get out of all this, you are forgiving that person. Forgive. That is the biggest word. You have to forgive him. Though he's not saying any sorry, he's not apologizing, you still have to apologize. You have to still forgive that person. And the moment you forgive, you will realize that you don't have anything. Nothing makes you heavy now. Your heart enlighten up. You feel light. You feel, must be some tears are in your eyes, could be, or you feel very happy, relaxed, not natural. Okay, and then Maitri happens. What is the Maitri? Maitri, I want the same thing, Anandamay level. I want that other people also feel the same thing, and I want this happiness could be achieved by the other people around me. Okay, that is the Maitri. Okay, now comes to the Preksha. Preksha comes from the Jain religion. Preksha comes from the Jain religion. Okay, though it is described by the Acharya Tulsi, to look, observe into the deep inner self. Again, the same process I've told you. Kayotsarg means bodily, you have to think about it. Externally, you need to check your body. Internal journey, now the organ wise. Breath awareness, bring your breath awareness towards each and every part of your body. First, you need to observe your breath. It's in and out, inhale and exhale. Then bring the body awareness again, that your oxygen, your air, your whatever you have breathed in is touching each and every organ of your body. Okay, slowly, slowly it goes down towards your toes and everything. Then bring awareness to your eyebrows. The light of the eyebrows means third eye chakra. Then observe the different colors of the body and the mind, which already we have. I mean, no, in Hatha Yogic text, yes, in Hatha Yoga or in the Garen Samhita, you will in Garen Samhita, the dharana is there where you will learn regarding its colors of the chakras and everything. Okay, that what is the color of chakra, the Muladhara chakra, the root chakra, then Swadhisthana chakra, Manipur chakra, the colors. Then slowly you need to imbibe all those colors in your mind as well. Slowly, slowly. Take a resolution and observe it. Again, the resolution of taking the toxins out of your body, all those things which is making you imperfect, or you're not. It is not allowing your body to go out to enjoy the life or to enjoy the spiritual life or the life that you wanted to enjoy. The way that you wanted to enjoy. Okay, and observe it. The moment you take the resolution and take out all the toxins, observe it, how happy you are feeling, how light you are feeling. Okay, but never take the resolutions which is again towards the temptation of the world. Okay, again, which is you are throwing yourself into the same vicious cycle again. You have to take out yourself. Okay, and then observe that your mind is most peaceful now. Discover the truth and observe the soul. What is the truth? No one is alive and no one can be. No one is immortal. I'm sorry, not alive. No one is immortal. Everyone is going to leave this body one day, and that one day could be any day. So, thinking about the people who has left you and still, be, I mean, still your heart aches for those who left you in between. You feel that, oh, you left me in between. No, they didn't left you in between. That's a call of a God. You cannot do anything. If it was in your hands, you'd never let the other person go. So observe the truth. I'm sorry, discover the truth and observe the soul. Now, the moment you realize that this is what I got from the. Yes, Manjusha ji?
Ma'am, can you explain this Kayot Sarga one more time? I just lost my
Sure.
connection at that time.
Okay, okay. Don't worry. Right, so it means bodily you need to think about your, bring the awareness towards the body, but externally. Still, your eyes are closed, but externally you need to think about your body, toes, legs, knees, everything, but not internally, not viscerally. You need to think about your body that there is flesh, there are the veins, there are the arteries are there, the nerves are there. Do not think like that. You need to think about how my feet looks like. Trust me, many of your people, even if you don't do the meditation this way or yoga nidra, you will not, you don't know how your feet look like. You don't know how your ankles look like. Though every day you do it, every day you clean your ankles, you clean your foot, every day you do, right? While bathing, we all do that. But the moment you close your eyes, you don't able to remember properly. That picture does not comes in your in your mind properly. So to bring that awareness externally you need to bring the awareness towards your body, okay, whole of the body, from head to toe, okay, or toe to head, I must say. ठीक है? Okay, then internally you need to bring the awareness from again toe to head. What are the bones? What are the muscles? What are how the arteries are working? If one is suffering from the varicose vein, the person needs to think about, oh, there's some blockages are there. Why I'm doing this? What is the purpose of doing this? If one is suffering from the cancer, this is really very, very helpful. If one is suffering from the cancer, that person needs to think about that. Okay, this is the point where my veins or my body is, my channels, my energy is being blocked over here. I have to open it up. If one is suffering from any sort of a ailment, that person need to think about that particular portion or that particular point, that this is the obstruction in my body. I want to get relief from it. And now I would bring the awareness towards my breath in and out. This in and out of my breath, inhalation and exhalation, helps me to throw out the toxins out of my body, the obstructed things, any material or anything which is obstructing. I'm going to throw it and throw out from my body, or anything that which is required. Means oxygen I need required. The requirement is my oxygen. I bring in and give it to that particular part or the particular area to become to become hindrance free, or there is no hindrance, or to become out of the obstacles. Slowly we have to kill, we have to penetrate those points or those things or that area. I have to clear it out. I want to make it supple once again, okay, slowly. Then I have to bring the awareness through my eyebrows. A light is there, white light is there. Do you know how our eyebrow center or this works in our body? How this tratak and all those things, gazing on one point, how it works in our body. It works because of the optic chiasma. I have already shared the word optic chiasma, and anatomically you must have read about it when you have read regarding its brain. Okay, now what is the part? Okay, observe different colors of the body and the mind. Different colors means there's a red color in the Muladhara chakra, then orange, then yellow, then green, then blue, then white, then violet color is there. Okay, you have to make your body completely colorful like a rainbow, and feel those all those colors inside your body. Slowly. Take a resolution again and observe it. The resolution again, what resolution? I was giving the example regarding you have lost someone. Everyone has lost someone in their own life. Whether it's early at an early stage, or at middle, or at the later stage, we have lost someone. But we were so closely connected, or we need that person in our life so badly that we keep on wiping or weeping, or thinking about that person. Oh, I wish you would be there, or I wish you would not go. So those attachment, we have to get rid of that attachment now. And how we need to get rid of those attachment? We have to get into the truth that the person or a human will not, or any alive part, or it will not going to be immortal in our real life. Okay, and now we have to Okay, just allow me for a moment, please. I'm sorry. Okay. Um, yes. Bringing or discovering the truth about that no one is immortal in this world. Everyone has to leave the planet. Everyone has to leave the body, and believing in that God is doing everything for a cause. We always have to pay our karmas. That's bad, but that's good. Okay. And discovering the truth and observe the soul, you will observe that now you are clearing it so many layers of your thinking pattern, emotional pattern. You have been clearing so many layers now. You feel light. Your muscles, where you store the lots of energy, negative energy you have stored, emotional energy you store. Why the muscles? Because muscles has a lots of mitochondria is there, though other things are also incorporate, but the energy that we store in the in the muscular way, in the muscles, especially the areas which I have already told you in the previous classes, those emotional stress will released from your body. Now you won't be feel like I'm quite heavy, my shoulders are being aching, or my neck region is not perfect. It's just like, I'm getting day by day it's hurting me. All those things you are now being cleared it out, and you will feel very light and soulful. Then be kind and friendly with others. This is a prayer for everyone, for everyone's well-being. Sahana above the world could say. Okay, like that. Transcendental meditation. Who introduced transcendental meditation? By Maharishi Mahesh Yogi ji. He also taught to many people, and take this beautiful vibe throughout the world. Okay, you have already read the biography. Okay, this is all about the mantra. It's all about the mantra. You need to chant the mantra internally, and anywhere at any time you can do this chanting inside your head. Like, you need not to be vocal about it, but this mantra, or this mantra is being chanted, not by like just any mantra. This mantra is being given by the institute. If you go into the institute, like to Maharishi Yogi Ji's, and any institute which is available I mean, in India, there are lots of meditation centers are there, and either guru gave you a mantra, you need to chant that mantra. That mantra you need to chant. The guru has given you, or the institute, by the institute they give you this mantra. Okay, you need to chant all the time, and that becomes so rhythmically in your head all the time that if you don't, I mean, you don't need to vocal about it. It just be, chanted, or it just become a part of your head all the time. You will chanting like Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I'm just giving example. Om, 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 or Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. We just started doing that chanting automatically. In South side, there is a popular thing that is Vishnu Sahasranam. We say in the Vishnu Sahasranam, it is guided to do by everyone. Why? Because there is one name of the Vishnuji which is suitable to that one person, but we don't know which word. I mean, which name of that Vishnuji. Vishnu Sahasranam means thousand names of Vishnuji, Lord Vishnu. Okay, but that one name suits to you according to your life. Okay, but we, as a normal common people, we don't know which word, or I mean which name. So the one needs to chant those Vishnu Sahasranam, and that is why you will going to be benefited. Plus all those names also give you some benefits, but that one name gives you the external level of, or I would say exponential level of happiness or the benefits. Okay, The strong spiritual practice, it is required, of course, because you need to chant all the time and you need not to be vocal about it. The no tongue is moving, no teeth is moving, but mentally you are chanting. It is also called as a japa jap. Okay, from a vocal to mentally reciting any mantra, that becomes a japa jap. Okay, there's a time when if you say, if you think, uh, if you read a book, you start first, you are reading, okay, this is written like this, and something you are reading transcendental meditation. Now this is vocal. Now I'm not saying anything, it's in my head. But on the third time, it's just me who is not reading it, but I know what is written over here. My mind automatically reads it. Okay, I need not to look after its spelling, the shape, or the font, or anything. Okay, that is we become. Even our eyes are open, even our eyes are closed, anytime we can do this. Okay, this connects us with our soul, the mantra chanting which I told you. Okay, they will not going to ask you regarding its steps. They just need to they would ask you, it's basically who introduced it and where he introduced it, like this. Okay, cyclic meditation, like a chakra. Okay, this has been introduced by SVASA. SVASA is Swami Vivekananda Institute. Okay, and the process of stimulation, relaxation, prayer. The three techniques. This question has been asked in the last attempt, which is in the June 2023. It was the question is regarding the cyclic meditation, IRT, QRT, DRT. What exactly it is meaning? It what does it stands for? I think this question is exactly about its full form, IRT and all those things. Okay, in the IRT, okay, the first process is stimulation and the relaxation. Stimulation is the one is to bring the awareness, make yourself available for doing this meditation. Then prayer. You need not to remember the prayer. It's quite difficult or different. It's not the normal prayer. Okay, maybe you will find very easy. You might doing it, but in general, it is not in the course, so don't do it. Okay, IRT, instant relaxing technique. It is just contraction and relaxation. What is I'm contracting? The whole body. The whole body I'm contracting, and not in a one go. Sometimes, like my I'm contracting my feet, then I'm relaxing it. Then I'm contracting my calf muscles, then I'm releasing it. Then thigh muscles, slowly, I move upwards. So it's an instant relaxing technique. Okay. Then we get up. We are doing this in the shavasana. Then move in the left side. Yes, on the left side. Then get up and do the Tadasana. They might ask you which asana shall be done in the IRT process. I mean, in this level IRT, that is Tadasana. Then Ardha Kati Chakrasana. Tadasana is a stretch. I need to give the stretch again, the contract and relaxation. Then Ardha Kati Chakrasana. Ardha Kati Chakrasana needs to be done slowly, not in a fast moment. Okay, no fast moment is there. Slowly we have to do it. Then again, lie down in the Shavasana, come back to the same position, and moving on the left side, abdominal breathing. We have to, I mean, take awareness to the breathing, how our body, or how my breathing is being, I mean, relaxing me, thinking, and the body is being relaxed. Toxins are going out my body, throughout my body. Now from Shavasana, moving to the left side, sitting in a Vajrasan and a Shashak Asana. Vajrasan, Vajrasan, and Shashak Asana. Okay, in the in this. Okay, one second. In this Tadasana and Ardha Ardhakati Chakrasana. I'm just making a chakra over there. Okay, and in the third, in this Tadasana Chakrasana, in this Vajrasan, and the second one is a Shashak Asana. Okay, we have to perform these two asana, and again doing, of course, simultaneously we have to do the abdominal breathing. continuously. Then come back to the same Shavasana and the deep relaxing DRT. They will not give you deep relaxing technique. They will say DRT. What is the full form of the DRT? Okay, and in the yoga nidra you will going to sequentially you have to chant the mantra. Again, the mantra is given by the institute, or they will give you it's a guru mantra. You can do it sequentially. You need to chant the mantra inside, like mentally you have to recite that mantra, and inhale and exhale is there. The negativity you have to throw out your body. Inhale positivity, exhale negativity, and meanwhile in your head, at the back of your head, you will keep on chanting the mantra like Om Namah Shivaya, inhaling good, Om Namah Shivaya, throwing out all the toxins, like this. I'm just giving you an example. It is not exactly like this, okay?
Ma'am,
Hanji?
ma'am, in QRT, it is this Vajrasan, Ushtrasan, and Shashankasan. Three asanas are there, I guess.
Ushtasana is also
QRT.
there?
Yeah, Ushtrasan
Okay,
is also there. Yeah.
okay. Because I have never done. I have just make the notes
Yeah.
accordingly. Okay, I'm
Yeah, yeah,
sorry.
I've done so. Ushtrasan is also there, yeah. And with
Okay.
the chanting, I guess, u, like they have ukara and makara, something like that.
Mantra.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. No, not English. It's like a, u, and ma. Okay. I think I'm right now.
Yeah, I'm not all the matras, ma'am. I'll just go through it and I'll send a
Mm,
slide kind of. I'll just make it and share it with everyone for this
okay.
one. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Because see, few things we have never done, and this is not in like and to read about this and to get exactly the real information, the one who only one can do this is the who has actually attended those classes or went into the institution or done everything. I mean, in person, they had done something. They have their own experience. So allow me for this. I'm sorry. Okay, that's Savita Dhyan. This is from the DSVB. It's Dev Sanskrit Vishwavidyalaya. That is in Haridwar. And I think you have been completed your Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya ji. He who has introduced or established the Haridwar, the name is Gayatri Parivar. Means Gayatri Parivar means Gayatri Parivar is family. Okay, he introduced that, he established it, and you will going to read all this in your Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya ji biography. Okay, he introduced this as a technique. Savita. Savita means sun. Okay, and in this sun, in this we symbolize sun as the center of life's knowledge and the energy, which is also true. It gives us life's knowledge and the energy. Whatever the energy we are getting, what is the purest form or the first form of energy we get from is the sun. Okay, in the sthiti asan, we can be sthiti. It is like the place and time, like place could be anything like are you in temple, are you in a church, are you in the park, are you in a like in a Ganga Ghat, you are at the at the bank of the Ganga, or any possible or the sacred river you are sitting with, sitting at that place. Maybe you are surrounded with the people. Anyway, first you need to realize where you are. Okay, maintain the posture, sit down, think about the time when you are starting it, time, and the asana you choose. Any asana you will choose, and any mudra you will choose, especially which is the most comfortable mudra where you can do the rest of the exercises or rest of the practices in that mudra and the asana. Shall be continued. Okay, in the samasthiti, Ishta Guru, Ishta Devta or Ishta Guru or deity, like anyone. If the one believes in Durga Ma, the one believes in Ganesh Ji, the one believes in Hanuman Ji, or the one who does not believe in anyone, then you need to think or you need to remember the sun or Om. You're allowed. You're allowed with your own, according your own sanskar, or could say the, I mean, wherever your mind goes. Okay. Mind goes means, I mean, it is possibly the sun or could be any deity or Om. That is. Okay. Vigati, in the qualities of that power. I mean, the qualities, if I remember about the Hanumanji, I'm taking that as a East Guru of mine or any guru, like in the physical form. If you feel about that your guru is your parents and you're thinking about your parents, you start thinking about your parent. Now, in a Vigagati, I'll think about his or my parents' quality, his or her, or maybe both. I'll think about their qualities, what sort of a qualities, not the qualities they have given to me, the quality they possess. Okay, the qualities I have seen in them. Okay, those qualities I need to look, I need to think about, I need to take in a lively manner by closing my eyes and empowering those qualities in me. Pragati, feelings, emotions for the deity or East. Now, what are your feelings? If you are, of course, if you are thinking about your parents, then the feeling could be like, of course, it is out of the world. Or if the one is thinking about any god, if I think about the Ramji, then I'll start having a feeling of, the one started feeling crying, or the one feeling strengthened. Oh, my God is in front of me, and I just want to bow down. I want to hug my God. I want to hug my parents. Anyone you are thinking about, and then what any sort of a feeling, you want to wash their feet, you want to make them ready for the puja. You are you're playing with them. Any feeling could be there. Any. Either you are giving so much of respect. Of course, there is a respect, but what form of the respect you are giving to your deity or your guru. Then Sanastiti. Sanastiti is both devotee and the deity becomes one. Here, what we need to do, the qualities and the emotions. Now the emotions will go out. If I want to hug my God, I want to feel that me and my God becomes one. The energy, the qualities he possesses, now I'm possessing the same. Now I have become like him, or like my parents, or like my God, like my guru. If the one is thinking about the APJ Abdul Kalam, now the one who feel that now I can also do it. I also have the physics knowledge in such a level, the supreme level. Or the one is feeling that I'm Swami Vivekanand's deity. I mean, he's my deity. The qualities that he possesses, now I am become like him, a more mature, a more intellectual person who could guide the lots of people around the world. Now my India, my I'm thinking about my country. So all those qualities now you are imbibing as you are the same person. No difference is there. That is the yoga, union. Union of what? Union of with your own deity, with your own guru. I mean, you're believing that your guru is your own deity. You're becoming like your own parents, and your parent is your deity. Okay, is this clear? Okay, good. Okay, this is finished for today. And yes, one more thing. In Savita Dhyan, there's also another type of, it's alternate. Dhyan is also Gayatri month. If the one is not able to do again, which I told you, there is no deity, as no one is there. If the one is orphanage, coming from the orphanage, and the one who lost, don't want to think about, because the child never seen anyone. I mean, there could be anything, right? Could be any situation he's coming from. So at that point, we allow them or we guide them to chant Gayatri mantra and doing the same process. First, we need to chant the Gayatri mantra like 12 times, then 24 times, then slowly it becomes in your head, which comes to the like ajapajap. Again, ajapajap means where I'm not counting, I'm not chanting with my conscious mind. It is comes to or subside to, oh sorry, resides in my subconscious mind. Okay, it becomes a part of my subconscious mind that even while I'm sleeping, it keeps on chanting. Okay, and there is it becomes so powerful that you keep on chanting like it is not a breakable one. Once you chant, you just give a break, right? Okay, Bhagwanji, I'm going. God, I'm going now. I want to go to my office. I want to leave for something. I have done my food, something like that. Now, that japa becomes such a like a continuous process in your head, and it increases your brain power, your medha shakti, would say, and this shall be done. I mean, the process or this practice shall be done in during the sunrise. Okay. Then we come to the MSRT. MSRT is the last portion. Okay, allow me for a moment. Hmm. MSRT. It is also, introduced by the S. I have completed the cyclic meditation, right? Yes, I did. Okay. In the mind sound resonance, I think the question also came. Okay. The question also in the last attempt of the June, the question from this MSRT also was there. I think I was not wrong. I think QRT or MSRT questions was there. Okay, what is MSRT? Is mind sound resonance technique. The waves of our mind, which is going on in my mind, in my brain, the brain waves. The waves has its frequency. Okay, when the two kinds of frequency unite, or two types of frequencies becomes one, the resonance power, the amplitude power becomes quite more. Okay, we have to use this. How we're going to use this? First, MSRT is a sound mind sound resonance technique. Okay. A technique to generate resonance throughout the body by repeating a mental sound. That could be your Om, AUM, or Om in a single syllable like Om. Okay. Resonance changes the mind. Your own first resonance is your own, which is already present in your in your head. Second, I'm producing while chanting the Om. So there are two types of resonance. Yes, two types of resonance are there. So one, I'm combining it to increase my mental power. Okay, what happens? Resonance change the mind. The sound is present while mind is in the past or in the future. Again, which I told you, you have to live in the present. What is going on, not in the past. What has been done, or what you had done, or what others has done to you. I will not going to do because she or he doesn't. Done according to me or according to my expectations. I had done so good to them. See what you have. I mean, the other person had done to me. I will not going to give, I will not be good with others now. See, one person hurts you, and what happens? What is the result? You changed yourself. You possess some good qualities. Because of the one wrong person, you are changing your good qualities. I'm not going to believe everyone. I'm not going to help others because the one person who hurts you so badly, or uses your good qualities because of you help others. Now you're leaving your this good habit, helping others, because of the one wrong person, the one wrong experience in your life. Instead of becoming mature, you're losing your own good quality. This is what people do nowadays. So leaving the past behind, I mean, you are not living in your past now, and now you are not living in the future. So I'm not going to do good with others. I'm not going to help others or like anything. That is your future techniques or future tricks you are thinking about. Or you're planning your future like this, or maybe you're planning your future for, oh, I have to sell my shares because the last time this share were didn't give me that much profit. Now I have to sell my shares in profit. This might give me some sort of profit. You are calculating it. Okay, this could be anything. The future part, I'm just giving you examples. Okay, it could be anything. It could be with a relationship, it could be the environment, it could be your money, it could be the people around you, could be anything. Okay, in MSRT, mind is brought to the present. I have to live in the present. I have to enjoy this moment, because once I lost this moment, I'm not going. It becomes a part of my past. Now again, I will repent. Oh, I think I have to say something like this. Oh, I have to do something like that. I have to use my whole potential. Oh, I have to be more confident. Again, you become a people of the past, or the mind or brain become holded by the past. Okay. Advanced yogic meditation techniques, one, uh, overcome the fear of death, increase of vitality, release from the bondages, overcome the fear of death. That is what are the panchklesh? What are the panchklesh? You have read in the Yoga Darshan five type of kalesh, five type of problems you face in your whole life. Answer, please, Vijay Kumari ji. Okay, Manju ji, please.
Avidya, Asmita, that one.
Yes, rag dvesh, abhinivesh. Abhinivesh is what? Or it is the fear of death. Abhinivesh. Okay, increase of vitality. What is a vitality? You will going to feel the real energy inside you. That vitality also comes with from your DNA as well. Okay, from the energies in your DNA. What is a DNA? That is a hierarchy, or could say hierarchy, or could say chain of what? Chain of sanskar. I'm getting through my generations to generation. Okay, that vitality also got changed. Okay, though it is not written here. This is not written here. I'm just explaining you the beyond this level. Okay, so vitality also comes from that point because we are removing the sanskar. Okay, then releasing from the bondages. The bondages you made the bondages. You made it that you have to earn this much level so that I can enjoy my life in a luxurious level, or you are not feeling fine what you have. That is the bondages you made it. Okay. Then second step, what are the steps in the yes, this is the one. Yes, you need to learn this. First is the opening prayer. There are lots of different type of prayer is there. Then Om chanting a u ma. I mean uma 3 rounds. Then it becomes Om Om Om. First you need to remember Om, and you have to be very loud. Om like this. You have to chant on a very loud pace. Okay, the pitch should be high. Then slowly, like this, become very slow. The 3 rounds of it. Then it slowly come in your head. It becomes a part of your brain waves slowly. Then Mahamrityunjay mantra is to be chanted. I think you are aware of the Mahamrityunjay mantra, right? Om Triyambakam
Yes,
Yajamahe.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good. Then be loud while doing this. You have to be loudly. I mean, let open your. You need to open your vocal cords, and that helps you to bring the awareness. I mean, do not think about how the people will react. You need to do of your own. You need to do whatever is being guided. You need to chant it loudly. Okay, and then quite slow so that it becomes a part of your brain memory again, the part of your brain, the part of your man, which is silent. Okay, anahat om, this om. Now it comes to the 9 times. Now this is 9 times. Ajapa om, silent in silence, 9 rounds again. This is slowly I'm telling. Om, like this. Now in the silence, there is no sound, there is no vibration. Okay, and this is ajapa. Okay, it becomes ajapa now. When I'm slowly, I'm loud, slow, no voice. Then this is again no sound, no voice. It becomes a part of my brain, my man. It becomes a part of it. Then stay in silence. You need not to chant anything. You need not to think anything. Be relaxed. That om still is there. Okay. Resolve. Resolve what? You need to resolve. You need to come back to your normal present time, and there's a closing prayer. Okay. Then what is a mind? This is not you are required to know. Yes. Matching the frequency. What is the resonance? Which I have told you. You need to balance your frequency, then match it with the um. That is the real essence of this MSRG. Okay, which is required, which is the purpose. Okay, leading to the double and of amplitude of the two waves, which I already explained. Okay, this is not required again. This is a Mahamrityunjay mantra. One more point. Yes, repeat the three times loudly. Anahat means inside. You need to be very like either you can move with tongue, though it is not required to move with tongue, but you need to feel the pressure of chanting still there. I mean, consciously you are, I mean, chanting in your head, in your mind. Okay. Then alternate loud, then silent. Loud and silent, which is also there, loud and silent, like, oh, then in my head, oh, in my head, like this. Okay. It's just like one is inhale, one is exhale. I'm just giving example. Okay. The one we have to express, we are saying om. The one we need now to express, we are saying om. Okay. Yes. In the step four, silent repetition of Om in the nine rounds, and step five, the same is done with effortless. It should be happen automatically. Japa jap again. The same thing is explained again. Stay in the silence. You need to imbibe the sound, the vibrations that created. I mean, whatever you have done, you need to feel the result of it. That is MSRT. Okay. I hope this much is clear.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is nothing, just you can go through it. The things that I have explained you, the only, I mean, everything is there. In the last, you need to close the prayer, or you need to close the session with everyone's well-being. You need to pray with everyone's well-being. Always remember, when you do the pranayam, you have to pray for everyone's well-being. You know why? Because you have been associated with so many people. Your well-being, you come to the, I mean at peace. You need to remember that others are actually not at peace. So prayer for everyone well-being, because in the environment there are lots of noise, of energy is there. Noise means the pollution of energy is there. That pollution, which kind of pollution I'm talking about? I'm talking about the people who are crying emotionally, but they are not able to communicate. Pray for them. The people who are killing others and not knowing, or not able to understand what they are doing, or they are not able to control themselves for even for a good cause or for the bad cause. So pray for them. There's I mean, why I use the energy pollution, you, I think you are able to understand it, because lots of people are, I mean, suffering or struggling with lots of things around them. Okay, they are in this worldly temptations that make them suffering or a sufferer because of their own, I mean, to get into the vicious circle of the temptations around them, or the things, or samsaric, we'd say, in the world, to get attached with the world, or the people who are no more, or the people they are not with them, and that it's still there. So we have to pray for everyone's well-being, because we now as a soul experience anandamay level. Now we have to pray for others, so that they should also, or they would also experience the same as soon as possible. Give this beautiful energy in the environment, so that it nullifies the energy pollution is there, so that they will also bring some good vibes. You feel that, I mean, when you go into in a temple, if havan is going on, or there is regular havan is going on, you will feel the difference. If you go to some of the siddhi beach, like maybe to on the Tirth Yatra, like Kedarnath, Badrinath, on the temples which are on the very, on a very big, on a height, you will feel that your Sushma Nadi got activated automatically. Or at the Siddhi Peeth mandir, or any temple where, or any gurudwara. I'm not giving an example of the mother only, but anywhere where you feel that you are at the poise, you are at the at your own center, you are not feeling any jealousy, you are not feeling any inferiority complex, you are not feeling any attachment with anyone. That that moment or that area is required in your life. That place where you can feel all those things. This is required. And why they are doing this? This is they are doing for you, so that anyone would come and give all the toxins, throw the toxins out of their body, so that everyone would feel the positivity and becomes the one with the God. That is why everyone there are lots of sound is there. Once we chant loudly, anything, it becomes a tantra. But when it comes to your mind, it becomes a mantra. Okay? That is a very basic syllable. I think you already know about it, but I repeat it. Okay. Till this MSRT, there's any questions, any query?
No, ma'am.
Okay, good. I'll just do you need any break? Or I shall start with the bandhas.
Ma'am, you can start if others are willing.
Tell me. I think no problem. Everyone is good. Okay, we'll start with the Jalandhar Bandh. Jalandhar Bandh. What we know about the Jalandhar Bandh? Is there anyone? Okay, please tell me if you know anything. Have you ever read about it or heard about the Jalandhar Bandh? It is simply a throat lock. Okay, I'll start. Okay, not wasting the time because I know that you already aware some sort of you're aware about the Jalandhar Bandh, a throat lock. Why do we do this? What is, I mean, why do a body require a Jalandhar Bandh? Think about it. Is there any requirement to do something, anything with the purpose, right? But that purpose needs to be there, na? If we don't have or we cannot possess that purpose, why should we do it if there is no requirement? First, we need to know the requirement. What are its requirement? Do our body require the Jalandhar Bandh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because the nectar we have to, the nectar is wasting, uh, coming down from the head
Mm.
is directly getting into our stomach agni and it get wasted. So by doing Jalandhar Bandh, it will be spread throughout all the part of the body so that we can be live long and without any disease like that. I don't know whether I am correct or not. If I'm
Very good attempt, but it's not about the Somstrav. That is the nectar that you are talking about. That is a Somstrav from the Chandramandal. Okay, but it is not exactly because somehow that nectar comes down. It has to come down. But with the Khichdi Mudra, we change its path. Medically, we don't know which path. That path has been changed. Earlier, the path is the same like a esophagus, but now the path has changed, though it is like not being researched or not well, I mean it's not written anywhere. So anatomically we feel that it goes into the veins, sorry, in the, so I'm sorry, not veins, in nerves, so that it will reach to the point into your genitals where the somstrav got mixed or get the union with the raj, which is a virya, which is a sperm, or could say that it becomes to unite over there. I mean, this is what you have read in your Hatyo Pratipika in the last chapter, I guess. Have you noticed that Somstrav, that the nectar you are talking about, it changes its path? You have completed Hatyo Pratipika? I know.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
There's a change in the path, right? That comes
Yeah.
with the yes. Yes, you are correct. But we have to get it with the, I mean with the points. Okay, like Khechri Mudha is also there. I'm not saying that you are wrong. Again, please allow me. I'm not saying that you are wrong. I'm saying the things, it needs to be very well. Attempted or could say explain. That is the only thing. Okay. Now we start with the Jalandhar Bandh. The second thing that we also do the nectar first part. Second, we give the vibration in our head so that the synapses are talk. I usually in a layman language I say it's a talking between one neuron to another. How they talk, it's synapse. How they exchange their messages. That is synapse. Okay. So the synapse would work properly, the hormones would work properly. There's a vibration is there in their head, but that vibration, how to create that vibration without doing anything? I'm not chanting any om, I'm not doing anything, but I'm just making a chill log, so that when I inhale and I take the oxygen inside my body, I'll just retain it only in my head region. So the exchange, the oxygen which is already present there, I just wanted that the oxygen and that air will do all its work. I mean, the Vayu, Udan Vayu will work. Udan Vayu will give all its, could say, it touches to the all the part of my head region, so that the every nerve, every vein, every artery, every muscle, every cell would touch, or could say it it start coming to the from dormant to active state. Okay, in the layman language I'm trying to explain you. Okay, the process is just not required. It is just come to the contradictions and the benefits. Okay, I'll explain. First, we need to sit in any comfortable sukhasana. Okay, keep your hands on the knees. I can show you the picture. Yes, put your hands on the knees. Make your back straight, neck straight, and then slowly inhale and exhale. The moment you exhale out, you can put the chalandar bandh. There are two types of either inhale, either exhale. Okay, if you inhale and then maintain a chin lock, even that is allowed. I mean, that is possible. Even if you exhale and make do the chin lock, this is also works in our head region. Okay, the negativity throws out in your in the form of air, any toxins, anything that which is not which should not be part of your brain, or the any blockages, anything which makes the blocks the energy in your head, it will clear it out. It opens the blockages. Okay, this is the chin lock helps you in this. Okay, and the benefits, of course, organally, I mean, organ wise, there are lots of benefits we know, but mentally and spiritually, it gives you so much of enlightenment. It gives you a sense of being there, sense of realization. Atmachinta, we also said. The also memory power becomes high, because now I mean, the neurons becomes active and got the blood circulation over there, and it works like in a, before it is not working in the normal condition. All the neurons are not working in the normal condition. Now the everything is working in the normal condition, because my concentration has been improved. My ailments in my organ wise, there are lots of ailment in my body, on my in my head region. Sorry, the vayu, the udan vayu was there. It's creating lots of problem in my head region. Now it has been cleared. Now it is my under control. Now it is my under control. Which vayu? Udan vayu. Okay. Now come to the okay. Jananaman, can we? No, this is not required actually. This is awareness. Physically on the throat pit. Throat pit means where you have to make a chin lock. In the throat wise, is a between the collarbones, and the sensation connected with the breath retention. You need to experience that. What you need to experience when we do a chin lock, then there is a sensation is going on. What is going on? Like, I have to breathe in, like you feel suffocated, like, right? And then suddenly you want to breathe in, or you want to expel out. Anything spiritually on the Vishuddhi chakra, you have to maintain that. Vishuddhi chakra will definitely, it will activate at certain time, but you need to do this one in the accordance, or in the under the practitioner, a good guru who is experienced, who knows this very well, how to, if the one would activate its chakra, then what should be done after that. Okay, that experienced guru. The sequence, though it is not required in your exam point of view, I'm just giving you one normal idea regarding this. The bandha is ideally performed in conjunction with mudras, bandhas, pranayam. Okay, this is just like we make a mixture of this and we practice accordingly. It should be performed after the asana and pranayams before the meditation. It should be performed after the asana We have completed asana, no more asana now. And pranayams. And no more pranayams. I have to practice. Kapalbhati is done, everything is done. Now I'm practicing the bandhas. But before the meditation. Meditation shall be done in the end of the in the end. Okay. Contradiction. People suffering from cervical spondylitis, of course, we know because we are moving our head towards the chin. I mean, we're moving our chin towards the throat, or connecting towards my throat. High intracranial pressure is there. High intracranial pressure. Because what I'm connecting, I'm controlling my Udan Vayu. If Vayu is there, if the air is there, Udan air actually, Pran Vayu, that air trying to control, though the pressure becomes very high. If there is lots of air is connected, one is already present there, and the one I'm inhaled, the one I have expelled, but the air is still there in my head, right? I'm trying to control that. That pressure becomes so high, and the vertigo people, I mean, the people, they cannot manage with the ear fluid. They are not able to manage with it. The occipital lobe is not able to manage the cope up with the pressure that I'm putting. High blood pressure, of course. Heart disease, yes. Not practice Jalandhar, although net block reduces the blood pressure, although it is reduces the blood pressure, but still it is not allowed to do the Jalandhar Bandh. Long retentions, though it is saying long retentions, but I still guide you, never allow anyone to do those who are suffering from the high blood pressure, because they are taking the medicines. Majorly, they are depend on the medicines. If they want to do this, then there's a lot of practice. At least for the 6 months, they have to be in the yoga. At least. Then we can think about it according to their well-being, how well they are now. Then we may think about it that they are able to do this or not. Okay. Okay. Jalapat first one to be taught, as the effects are light, soothing. Though effects are light and soothing, but it again affects to the at the highest level, because the brain is connected. I mean, the main part of the body is brain. It is connected. Okay. Refrain from the practice if any vertigo or dizziness is arises. If it arises while doing this, then the one should stop. Okay, the one should not continue it. Sometimes while we are guiding the people, I mean, as a client wise, we are guiding, we let them do it. Okay, do the Jagandaband. The one is started feeling there's a kind of a dizziness is going on. Let stop him. Okay, and allow the practitioner to breathe properly, sit properly. Okay, be normal. Okay, because the dizziness may disturb them. Okay, it could be a reason of anything. Could be the weak cervical, but they don't know. It could be because of the weak muscle power. They don't know. We were not aware of before that. We were not aware. Vertigo is still there, but they are not aware that vertigo is dominant. It's not that dominant, but it is somewhere in their head region, or just got aggravate. Okay. Benefits. The full form of Jalandhar compresses the carotid sinuses. Please, this is the most important thing, which are located on the carotid arteries, the main arteries in the neck. Anatomically, you have read this all what you have been learn all those things. The simple variation exerts subtle pressure. These sinuses helps to regulate the circulatory and respiratory system. How? Because my cerebellum, my my cerebellum, my pons, and my medulla oblongata is also stretched, or also be there. I mean, which controls my vital organs. Okay, this is present in my brain, right? In the skull, in the cranial part. Normally, a decrease in oxygen and increase in carbon dioxide in the body leads to an increased heart rate and heavier breathing. One more thing, the people who have lots of, increased with their CO2 level, they start, their body or their brain start, they cannot recognize the people around them. Even they the one is the daughter or the son, they start, it is got starting replenishing, or I could say they are not in their own senses. The memory is there, but they are not able to connect it because the CO2 level is become so high. It gets so high, the one start forgetting or not able to understand who is in front of them. Okay, in front of him or her, I would say. Anyone, whether it's like plant or it's like anything, they are in their past. The level of CO2 disturb, if it disturbs 10%, maybe the current position level, I mean the 10% is just 10% is too much. Okay, 10% it's too much, I'm saying that it starts disturbing at a very higher level. They are not able to recognize what is going on. Okay, they are in their past. Like in pictures we say, na, they lost their memory. We hit their brain and they lost their memory for a while. And if we hit on the same point, the memory will come. And on the same, like in the current position, they will come back to the same current situation. No, it's not like that. It's not about the hitting anyone. It's in the real life, CO2 affects this way. Okay. What next? Oxygen is always required because brain functions with the, I mean, the functions are being conducted by the brain. Then um, this process is initiated by the carotid sinus, exerting pressure to the sinuses. So this tendency is prevented, allow or decreased heart rate and increased breath retention. For decreased heart rate and the increased breath retention. This is the most possible result. But again, I said we are not allowed to let practice by the people who are suffering from the heart diseases or any heart ailments or IBP. Okay, this practice produces a mental relaxation. Yes, if you are practicing already, then you know what I'm talking about the results. Okay, it's relieving the stress of anything, the responsibilities or the stress of doing lots of things in a one go, or could be anything. Like nowadays it's about the pressure of exams, anxiety, anger. Those who are very angry, especially in male, they feel angry all the time because they are not able to control their semen properly, because testosterone also gives them anger. Okay, it's just could say a byproduct, not the primary product. I mean, the reproductive organs produces its semen or its sperm, but eventually they are not able to cope up with the energies which is going on in the body, which is high, which is very high, and that turns into the anger. That is why generally males are angry. Generally, I'm not saying everyone. Again, there are lots of people who can do this, but there are lots of people who cannot. Okay, so don't relate with everyone. Okay, it develops meditative introversion. So those who are already introverted, don't let them do this. One point in time, those I mean children, their mind wanders a lot. If they are questioning, it does not mean their minds wander. It means they are questioning, means they are thinking about so many things at one point. So allow them to think. So if you think that they will start doing this exercise and they will not ask you the question, n- no, it's wrong. They will get the answers. Definitely, they will get the answer, and they become, stubborn that I want to get the answers, and uh, that becomes a habit of them. Or do not allow the people because they are this can be done. The people who judge, like instantly they loves to judge other people because of their behavior, because how they dressed up, how they look at the one person to another, like this they are started judging. That people really require to do the Jalandhar one, because their mind is not at one point, or it is wandering, and it is wandering in a negative way, because they are not taking the possible uh, could say possible, but the possible possibilities, they are not actually relating with the possibilities could be there. I mean, the probability could be like the other person may be thinking in a good way, or the other person is behaving in a good manner, but you are not. taking it. Yourself or your soul is not taking that way. Because you are so negative, you are wandering so negative, you heard so negativity around you. We usually say that don't watch too much of crimes, or do not watch so much of CID types, or do not watch these type of, your mind becomes like that, right? We say that the one thing you keep on doing, or you're watching that way, that those things, you're behaving like that again. I mean, in your real life you become like that. Okay, so those people are allowed, or those people should do this telling them to evacuate or to throw out the negativity what they have saw. Okay, do not let it imbibe in your life. Stimulus on the throat helps to balance the thyroid function, regulate the metabolism, which is we already know. Okay, in the Sanskrit jalandhar, jalan means net, jal, dhar means stream, the flow. Stream of flow means like something is flowing, something is going. Okay, the net, a big net is the flow of net would say, the flow of net. Why I would say, I think in today's class, the morning class, or maybe yesterday's class, I have explained regarding association area. Okay, and I gave you the one example that in our brain there is a kind of a net we see in movies or in some sort of a advertisement, that there are some sparkling spots are there in my head. It is, it's connecting from one end to another, and just vibration, or could say lights are there, like it is just sparkling. That sparkling on that net is known as the association area. We can associate like that. I just gave you the example. So it is also Jalandhar is Jal Andhar means work like that, because the Udan Vayu is there, which controls or which imbibe the whole head region. Okay. One interpret the Jalandhar Bandha is the lock which controls the network of the nadis in the neck. Okay. It's a network, it's a plexus. Okay. The physical manifestation of the nadis in the is the blood vessels and the nerves of the neck. Okay. Alternatively, definition of Jal is the water, that is Jal. Jalandhar Bandh is therefore throat lock holds the nectar of the fluid, which Vijay Kumari ji you explained, okay, flowing down the Vishuddhi from the Bindu. This prevents it from the falling into the digestive fire, which is the Vahini Mandal, Agni Mandal. In this way, pran is conserved. Okay, is there any problem till now?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Correct, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, okay. The Moolabandh. Moolabandh is such a, I could say, it's energy giving bandh. Ashwini Kriya, Parjoli Kriya, Sahajoli Kriya, Moolabandh. This all gives you the energy, the immense energy to work or to get out of the, the worldly temptations also. If it is overactive, then no one would definitely go into the worldly powers. I mean, the world temptations. Okay, this girl is beautiful or the boy is beautiful. Every time, keep on thinking all those factors. And if it is overactive, if it is not in a control, then the one would definitely think this way. Okay, the people who rape, they have a very overly I mean overactive moolband is there. Not the moolband, I'm sorry, the root chakra, mool chakra. Okay, uh do you know about how to do the moolband or to contract an ashwini kriya? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, the same thing we need to do while sitting in any comfortable position. Same, put your hands on your knees and start locking it up, putting your Apana Vayu upwards. Okay, here the role of the Apan Vayu plays a vital role. It starts cleansing because there are the openings, we have to close it. Earlier, those openings are open. We are not making them, there is no contraction, there is no relaxation activities going on. And the flow of the Apan Vayu is just like, no, I mean, it's free. It's free there. So now we have to control the air. The Apan Vayu we have to control. And the nadis, of course, the plexus are there. The lots of plexus are there. We have to make a control over there. We have to put our control and we have to activate the which chakra? The Mooladhara chakra or the root chakra, would say, which is red in color. We have to activate that. So slowly, we do practice and we gain the energy. It gives the energy. It gives the it makes us do not fear from anything around the world. It's not about the death. It's not about being lie. Sorry, not there's no fear to say truth. You can fight for the truth. All those things. I mean, all those gestures and the feelings and the emotions and the strength we gain from this mula bandha. This is a perineum contraction, also known as. Okay, the process need not to. I mean, technique wise, we need not to get over it. Breathing, the above practice, I mean, external breath retention is there. We have to breathe out and make a lock. We just contract, and then we breathe in. We have to first open the lock, then we breathe in. Okay, again, I repeat. I close the, could say, we are sitting in a sukhasana. I put my hands on the on the knees and make my chest, sorry, my spine erect, and I just inhale and put the lock. Ashwini Kriya. Retain the breath. There's a kumbhak. Then the kumbhak will last long till you can. It depends on the capacity of each and every person. Okay, I'll just review for the 5 seconds. Then you want to expel out. Then expel out through your Mula Bandha first. Unlock your Mula Bandha first. Then exhale. Or there's another practice. Which practice we need to do is we exhale out, inhale, and then exhale and make the bandh. Contract. Okay. Again, the contraction is there. Again, the holding process is the same for the 5 seconds, and then we inhale. Again, we have to unlock the Mula Bandha first. Okay. Now, sequence wise, Mula Bandha is ideally performed in the conjunction of mudras and bandha. Same practice its own, perform after the asana, pranayam, and before the meditation. Everything is same, nothing new. Then contradiction. This practice should only be performed under the guidance of the competent teacher because it helps you to awaken the kundalini. That is why it is highly recommended to do under the competence of, oh, sorry, under the guidance of the competent teacher. Okay. Mool Bandh raises the energy. It may precipitate hyperactivity. Do not practice under the menstruation. Yes, yes, because during the menstruation we are already weak, the energy is already lost, and one is already feeling or having not able to cope up with the hormonal change, so one should not practice. Contradictions, let's say, okay. Benefits. Mood one bestows many physical, mental, and spiritual benefits. It stimulates it stimulates the pelvic nerves, tones the urogenital or excretory system. It is really helpful those who are feeling any the sensation or the burning sensation in the urinary area, in the urinary tract, any bacterial or fungal problem is there, any cyst or PCOD problem is there, the one should practice the Mula Bandh again under the guidance. Okay, it is helpful in the psychosomatic degenerative illness. Degenerative illness means where I mean, there's a degeneration power is there. Not degeneration, I would not say degeneration. I mean, the one is depleting or losing its strength, and rapidly it is losing. That is called a degenerate power. The one is becoming very old, like rapidly it is become old. The psychosomatic means the nervous system. In the nervous system you have must read about the psychosomatic. The somatic is what it's the sensory or it's motor. Somatic, tell me. Anyone? Anita ji?
Ma'am,
हाँ जी,
I
हाँ जी, बोलिए प्लीज.
don't know, ma'am.
हाँ जी.
Sorry.
Okay, you don't know. Okay, okay. Psychosomatic means the level of one is a psychic level of somatic means the to receive the messages and to answer accordingly. In layman language, I'll just give you this example. Something is going on around you, but you are not able to register that. and not able to answer according to that situation. Okay. But if you do the Mulabandha, you are able to answer properly, you are able to participate in the conversation, you are able to enjoy in energy wise, and secondly, the attentiveness, mindfulness is also coming. Okay. The degenerative powers illness, again I told you, the one thing becomes very, like, especially in the cartilage, it is going, I mean, it is degenerative process is there. It is start depleting, it becomes so thin. Earlier it is like a cushion covering or cushion disc are there, but now it has become so thin that both the bones are rubbing each other or may creating the problems. Okay. It relieves the depression, promotes a good health, it helps to realign the physical, mental, and psychic bodies in preparation for the spiritual awakening, which I told you. Maybe with the Mool Bandha, it helps you to awaken your Kundalini and to give energy to the Kundalini or the Nadis, which is associated Shakti Nadi and the other Nadis, Brahma Nadi, and the Granthis are there: Brahma Granthi, Vishnu Granthi, Rudra Granthi. Brahma Granthi is lies in the Apana area, that is also being manifested, or sorry, that also being benefited. Okay. Mool bandh means to attain sexual control. Yes, I told you in the beginning, if the mool bandh is normal, or the one who is I could say, it is obvious to understand. If it is not, it is less than the control, then the one should not feel the urge, or the one is not, I mean, feel, it could be, it is not related, it don't related with the yogic powers. Okay. The one in the yoga, they don't want to go, they don't want to lead in a lane to get associated with the partner, with the opposite partner. Okay. They choose this, they just don't want to manifest that feeling or the emotions. They don't want to waste the same power. Okay. So it may help, or it may be used to sublimate sexual energies for the spiritual development, brahmacharya. Okay. They control, actually they got the control, but they are not, could say, they are not locking it out. They know if it comes to the neutral, I can control after that. Okay. That control comes, and that power of control is called as a brahmacharya, for the, or the enhancement of the marital relationship. Of course, the one who wants it, then we can use it accordingly. It is like a power. Spiritually, you get the power. You want to use it. One said, no, I don't want to use it. Just keep it away. I'm waving it off. Okay, the one is saying that is a spiritual awakening. The one I'm giving the powers, but he's saying, yes, I want to use it for the marital purpose, or to get with along with someone. Then the one is using it, but in a legal way or in an ethical way, not in a overpowered way, where the assault is there, where the rape is there, where there is a sexual abuse is there. Okay. Any problem? Any queries till now?
No, ma'am.
Okay, good. The Sanskrit word mool means root. That is why it is called as a root chakra, firmly fixed source or cause. In this context, it refers to the root of the spine, where the where the Kundalini is there, which is, I mean, sitting like in a concentric circle, or the perineum, where the Muladhara chakra, the seat of the Kundalini, the primal energy is located. Muladhara is effective for locating or awakening in the Muladhara chakra. Okay, which is a primary benefit we get from the Mulbandh. Okay, Udyan Bandh. This is very important. This is we do, or usually we do while standing. Okay, and one should be empty stomach. Of course, in all the exercises or in the pranayam, the one should be empty stomach. Okay, there's one point I want to clear. Yes. Then bend the head forward, but do not press the chin against the chest. That will become a Jalanda lock. Make a false inhalation. False inhalation means you are breathing properly, but It is not exactly you're deeply breathing and keeping the glottis closed and expanding the chest means just like I gulp the air and or to say I inhale but I do not let it go down to the towards my chest, okay, but I want to expand it as though as thought sorry, sorry, yes, expanding the chest as thought breathing is in but not actually taking the air. I'm expanding my chest and expand tried giving the room for lungs to expand more and properly, but I'm not giving any air. Okay, straighten the knees. This movement will automatically draw the abdomen upward. This is the Uddiyana Bandha. How to do that? Okay, invert towards the spine to form the Uddiyana Bandh. Hold this position for a comfortable length. Do not strain. Okay, release the abdominal lock and relax the chin. Though the chin lock is not there, but we are compressed. Okay, we compressed over there. There's an inhalation, but there's no exhalation. You can say this, so there's an inhalation. What sort of inhalation is there, and what sort of exhalation is there? No proper inhalation is there. Okay, raise a hand to the torso. Okay, exhale slightly to release the on the lungs. Finally, inhale slowly through the nose. Remain standing in the position because it's Odyanvan is basically not done when we inhale, we take up the air. No, we do the Udyan when we take out all the air from the body, especially from the abdomen area, the Saman Vayu. That shall not be there. We have to compress and we have to tone the Saman area. I mean, the Saman region. We have to tone up that region and we compressed it fully backwards like this, fully backwards. In the earlier picture, he was and the person was standing. Here he's sitting in the same position, the hands on the knees, same. The body is straight. They're bending the chin towards, I mean, in forward direction, but there is no chin lock. And we exhale out the whole of the stomach, and the belly region would touch to the spinal cord, just like in the Kapalabhati. But we do it multiple times. Here, I have to keep it joined or keep it on the backward side towards my spinal cord, and this and exhaling out, and just inhale to the part of my throat, only the Udian area. Okay, inhalation is there only till the Udan area. Now once I want to in the the chin, which is I put forward. Why I'm doing this? I inhale in the in the head region, but not inhale in the other part of other part of my body on the other region, because head region really needs some air or oxygen while doing this, because the vital organs always need oxygen. Secondly, one lock is there. The other bodies shall be in the position to receive the oxygen, or the blood circulation shall be there, because I want to work on my Udyan area. Sorry, Udyan Bandh, or in the belly region, or in the Saman Vayu. I need to take a control over there. Okay, and the rest, the toning and everything is just a byproduct, I must say. Secondary result. I mean, it's not the primary result. So while doing this, the head region gets oxygen, but I'm losing the lock. I want to exhale first and then lose the lock. Okay, which we did just above it. Only the technique you need to remember about or you need to read about is the Udyan. Okay. Okay, the next is duration, awareness, physical on the abdomen and the breath. Spiritually, we have to think about the Manipura chakra sequence. Udyan Bandh is easier to perform if preceded by an inverted asana. Okay, it is ideally performed in conjunction with mudras, bandh, pranayam, same. It is practiced on its own. Again, the same thing is there. Precautions. Udyan bandh is an advanced technique. Yes, it is, and should be attempted only under the guidance of the competent teacher. It should be practiced attaining the proficiency in external breath retention. Kumbhak, holding external breath retention. Okay, Jalandhar and a Mool Bandh. External breath retention means exhale out, not inhaling. Okay, contradiction. Person suffering from the colitis, stomach or intestinal ulcer, diaphragmatic hernia, major abdominal problem, high BP, heart disease, glaucoma, raised intracranial pressure. Those who have meningitis do not perform this and should not perform this practice. It also avoided during the pregnancy. Okay, and even in the menstruation as well, which is not written here. Okay, the benefits. Udyan Bandh is a panacea of the for the abdomen. Could say like it is the wonderful exercise for the abdominal area. I mean, lots of problems which arises from the abdominal area. We know lots of problems, whether it's minor, whether it's major. Okay, it comes from the abdominal area. It stimulates the function of pancreas, liver, strengthen the internal organs, digestive fire is increased, abdominal organs and massage the toned and massage and tone the abdominal organs. Adrenal glands are balanced, removing the lethargy, the one who, though there are other factors also affect in the lethargy, and the one must be lack with the magnesium or calcium and the other minerals, the micronutrients and the macronutrients may not be present in the body. But what will happen when it is present in the body, but the body is not able to enjoy or absorbs it? Now, after doing this, if I eat something or I take intake of my minerals, or micro or macro, any, I intake the nutrients, and my body now it is able to absorb it properly now. Okay, soothing anxiety and tensions, improves the blood circulation throughout the torso to the level of every part of my body. Okay, Udyan Bandh stimulates the solar plexus. Anatomically, what is plexus? Anatomically, what is plexus? I want to ask you where it is present because they are region where it is. I mean, it is not present, but they are the region where it is present. Think, 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 think. Tell me.
Ma'am, it is a junction where the nerves meet.
Not exactly meat, but it is a junction where lots of nerves goes out from my spinal cord. Lots of my
Okay,
vertebral
goes
column.
out.
Anji.
Okay,
Okay,
fine. Yeah.
like
Yes,
a like. Okay, you remember. Okay, which has the many subtle influences on the distribution of energy throughout the body. Okay, like a sciatica comes from this as well. Lots of nerves go down in my body. I mean, it's not only the sciatica. It's not only sciatica. There are lots of junction is present in my cervical area. Junction means, I'm sorry. The plexus is present in my cervical area. But in the throat region, in the thoracic region, there is no plexus. Okay, rest there is a present of plexus is there. Okay, it creates a suction pressure which reverses the energy flow of apan and pran. Apan vayu goes downwards. Now I'm making a lock. I'm uh could say I'm putting the pressure to move in a reverse direction, and the same for the pran. Pran goes downwards. Prana Shakti, which is in the heart, it goes downwards. We are trying to uniting them. We are making a union. You also have read in the Hattuya book, Pratibika, and going to read in Clear Samhita as well, in the Hatratnavali too. Okay? The Saman Vayu and the stimulating the Manipur chakra. Okay? Okay. The Sanskrit word Udyan means to rise up, which we are actually knowing that right now. Udyan, to fly, to upward. Maha Khag, or Khag word has been used in Hatyu Pratipika. That is a key word. Okay. Remember, that is a key word. Khag. Khag is for the Akash, sky.
ma'am, it was related to that Vyom Mandala, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, it is. And Vyoma Mandala is there. Where?
Um, the Vishuddhi Chakra.
Yes, correct. And this also used for khag word is, I mean, this it's associated with the Udyan Bandh as well.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Hanji. Okay. Physical lock. Yeah, this practice is also called the physical lock applied to the body causes diaphragm rises upwards. rises upwards, and the chest, where you we have seen that I mean we are doing a lock, the belly region compressed so much that it touches to my spinal cord, and diaphragm automatically goes upwards. My chest becomes so broad and heavy because we need the room for the for lungs to expand as well. So what we had done, we just inhale till my chest, sorry, till my throat region. That is the only reason that I inhale, just for the smaller or the small section of my body. Okay. Ujjainpan is therefore translated uh, as a stomach lift. Another meaning, that is the physical lock helps in direct the pran into the Sushmana Nadi, which I have just related with the Mooladhara chakra as well. Lots of I mean, becomes active, and it gives the area or the path. We say in the Hatha Yoga and in Ghriham Samhita, it gives the pathway where the energy flows. In Yoga Upanishad, you will going to learn about this. It gives you the pathway where the energy can enter like a needle to reach the level to reach the Brahmarandra or the Sahasrara chakra. Okay, yeah. Mahaband, it comprises with all three. Okay, there's nothing new. I mean, the Mool Bandh, Chalana Bandh, and Udyan Bandh. When we are doing all these three bandhas at the same point, at the same moment, that is called as Mahabandh. What would be the contraindication? People suffering from the high and low BP, of course, heart condition, stroke, hernia, stomach and the intestinal ulcers, and those who are recovering from the any visceral ailments like liver problems or any lung problem could be there. Pulmonary problems or the problems related with the with virus or something, where the medications is still there. Someone is already on the surgery or operated, but 6 months has been completed, but still doctors are not being advised or not advising, or what else? There's one more thing. Yes, nowadays we need to check our vitamin D level as well. Nowadays, this is not in this book, but nowadays we need to check our vitamin D level because it is very low in everyone nowadays. We should take the vitamin D in a sufficient manner and the calcium as well. And again, I told you in the morning that ahar is very important before doing all or practicing all this. So, nutrient wise, you should not feel be deprived or any lack of any nutrients must be in their body. Benefits. Mahaband always gives benefits of all three bandhas, of course. It affects the hormonal secretion on the of the pineal gland and regulates the entire endocrine system. It affects, like, see, I'm doing all those bandhas and my brain region where the glands are associated, where the glands are regulating the other endocrine glands or endocrine glands. It is now being governed beautifully and it is now under my control. Okay, slowly, slowly. And regenerative power is also reversed. Aging process are also checked. The cell of the body rejuvenated, and the cell of every cell of the body. Why? Because we are allowing the a cell to work properly, and now we are giving you some time to work properly. Earlier, there is always in a hush and rush process. I mean, give oxygen, take oxygen, give carbon dioxide, do your process on a fast and in a runway, like we are always on a runway. Now we are giving them or allowing them, we are giving some sort of rest that there is no hurry. Use the oxygen, give the carbon dioxide, we'll expel it out afterwards. Don't worry. Like we are just giving some sort of relaxation to ourselves as well. Okay. It introverts the mind prior meditation. When perfectly perfected, it can be fully awakened the pran in the main chakras. The whole chakras are being now in the consideration. The energies, the pran vayu, the udan vayu, and the saman vayu, apan vayu. It all got. At one in a single go, in a one sitting, we are actually regulating the whole panch prana. Okay, the Vyan, of course, the Vyan Vayu, which is the in the whole body now. It is also got affected. The inner, the one that four are affected, the Vyan is also got affected automatically. Okay. Same which I just explained. Okay. Sanskrit word great. Maha means great. Maha Bandh is a great called the great lock as it combines the three bandhas in a one practice. Okay. What else is left? It is Moolband. Yog Mudra. Yog Mudra, I don't think so that I have its notes of the Yog Mudra. If maybe in this there's no Yog Mudra is there. Yog Mudra, Mahamudra. Okay, the Mudra is there. One second, just allow me. Mudra, Mahaveda Mudra. No, this is not in your course, Mahaveda. Mahamudra is there, not Mahaveda Mudra. Yes, Mahamudra is there. Okay, come on. Or you want to take me another class because it's already late. It's 18:15. Tell me
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Next class will do.
the next class now because it's too much for today because it's already for the class of 2 hours. The only much is left is your few of the mudras. One Yog Mudra, Mahamudra, Shanmukhi Mudra, Paragi, Viprit Karni Mudra. Okay, these are left, and the notes on your Sukshma Yayam. I'll prepare because there is nothing to learn in the in the Sukshma Yayam. You just need to learn the words, what are the kriyas, and how many kriyas are there, and its name. You need to remember its variation are there, then what are the variations are known by? Only with the name one or two or three, or it's having a different names. If there is a variation, then how many variations are there? Like in Griva, there are three variations. In Wrist, Bahuvalli and Bhujavalli and Chakrawise, I mean the Kati Chakra and all. If there is any variation, two variations are is there guided or three variations are being guided. So this question would be arise from that yogic sukshmayam. Though sukshmayam is very not tough or complicated, I'll give you the notes and you can read it through. Though I will, of course, discuss in the class everything. I will discuss in the class. That only one class is being left, right? But okay, I have to first stop the recording.